So I haven't done a proper video for a while. I've had major computer problems, which I've almost fixed, so it should be good. If this looks a bit different today, it's because I normally do these videos on a Wednesday morning, but I'm working tomorrow all day, so I'm doing it on Tuesday night instead, and it's unusual for me to do these videos at night time, so that's why it's a bit different. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about the Xbox One announcement. Now, usually when it comes to new generation of consoles, I'm pretty impartial. I mean, everyone knows that I'm a PlayStation fan, but like I said, new generation, I give everyone a second chance to see what happens. So I was actually excited to watch the announcement of the new Xbox, which is called the Xbox One. But I have to say, I was so underwhelmed, it was unbelievable. It seemed like every single thing that they were advertising was just already available in the Xbox or completely unnecessary. Like, for example, the fantasy basketball thing that they showed. Yeah, it's cool, you can see your stuff on the side of the screen, that's quite a nice feature. But then to be able to look through your stuff, you have to use your smart glass on your phone. Well, surely that's the same as doing your league on your phone. No, I don't know, I don't get it. But, you know, it's the idea is good, but I think it should have been shot down at some point. Like, you know, somebody should have said at one point, yeah, that's a good idea, but it's not really going to work. But somebody said, yeah, and now it's there. This stuff that they're saying about the pre-owned games, that it's ludicrous so far. I mean, I'm going to wait till E3 till we know everything before I make a full judgment, but at the moment I don't think Xbox has a chance of surviving this next generation of consoles. Microsoft have confirmed that when you play a used game, you have to pay a fee to activate it again on your live account, and they've confirmed that the fee would be the full price of the game. Now they're claiming they've got some sort of used game system in place, which they're not going to reveal until E3, and I can't think what it'll be, but it has to be very, very good. Otherwise it's just going to kill it. The industry's all agreeing by the looks of it. The announcements that they did was just, I don't know, it lacked all the flair that kind of announcement should have had. And also, they seem to really be pushing TV. If you look at what was actually being shown, it made me think straight away, that's the PSX. Now, some of you might be thinking PSX, by that I mean the first PlayStation. But no, there was another one called the PlayStation X, which came out after the PS2, and that could play PS1 and 2 games. It was a DVR, it was a TV tuner, all that stuff, basically what the Xbox One's doing without Kinect. And it was released in Japan, and it didn't sell well enough to get a release over here. So surely that would be a sign that, you know, that kind of thing just doesn't work. And you may think, well, maybe it was just ahead of its time. Maybe, but I think people like options. They like too much to be able to have everything in one unit. Because if you think about it, look under your TV, where you'll see your PlayStation or your Xbox, and you'll most likely see some kind of Virgin box or Skybox or Freeview box. Can you honestly tell me in the whole lifespan of that console that you've never changed that box? Yeah, exactly. Giving people everything in one box doesn't work. Now I'm sure it'll probably link up with a Cyberbox in some way, but it just seems unnecessary. I mean, I do like the idea of the picture-in-picture stuff sometimes, maybe for Skype or something, but to be fair, if you're Skyping, you're probably doing it on your computer, or on your phone, or on your Vita, or something similar. There's a million and one devices that are compatible with Skype. So, yeah, I don't know, I'm not overly keen on the idea. The stuff about the FIFA 14 card game being exclusive to Xbox, I don't really think anyone's going to care about that. I mean, I don't play FIFA, but the people I spoke to who do aren't really bothered about that feature. Now, Zavvi at the moment, they're a UK retailer. They're taking pre-orders at £400. Not pre-orders, sorry. They're taking pre-orders now, and they've priced it roughly £400 at the moment. Now, if I had £400 and I had to choose between the PS4, from what I've seen so far, and the Xbox One, I'd definitely go with the PS4, because it seems like Xbox has forgotten its target audience. Like it's going almost full casual, and even TV viewers. Well, I understand they're trying to go for an entertainment system, but they're a game console first. If you look at the Xbox audience, it's usually sort of, mid to late teenage COD fans, basically. So if they cut them off, then they've surely lost their main audience, because anybody who thoroughly enjoys playing games has a PlayStation or a PC to play, the proper games, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I have an Xbox. I got one the other week. I got it primarily for Kinect, because everything else I can do on the PlayStation. And yes, I've got Move on the PlayStation, and I do love using Move, but it was more for the fitness kind of things I got Kinect. But either way, I'm not seeing much new, and I'm quite disappointed by what they've done so far. But like I said, save it for E3, see what they do, and then I'll come back to you with my opinion on what happens then. So what do you guys think is going to happen at E3? Are you excited about the things you've seen so far? Are you disappointed like I was? Yeah, if you've got any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll try and answer any questions I'm given. And I will see you all next week, hopefully. And have a nice week. See you then. Bye. It's mighty dark in here.